What's up? We're here. We're watching Cody play in a finals match at the League Cup. We're here with Wyatt.
All right, Wyatt.
We're here with Cody Byrd. Woohoo! And we're here with Nathan Guffey.
Hi.
Woohoo! And Tristan Pence is back there too. Woohoo! And this is Cody Byrd versus Sawyer Melban at the League Cup. This is Cody's on the right playing Single Strike Lugia, and then Sawyer is on the left playing Turbo Lost Box. Cody's going first. He starts off with a Mezagoza flip, and I think he fails here. Yep.
Unfortunate.
He Ultra Balls away double chops, right? Or,
No, that's a boss.
No.
A chops and a boss.
I'm not that lucky.
And then
Still decent, though.
Searching his deck, grabbing the old lug. Cody, what was your
on that lug? Is
Do you remember your thought process here at the beginning?
Yeah, so what I was thinking is I need to get Archeops in the discard pile and get a Lugia onto the field.
Yeah. That is
great analysis here from Cody Byrd.
No, the deck plays itself. This format sucks.
As per usual, you play the Mezagoza, the opponent flips the heads. So.
Oh yeah, so I flip tails and Mezagoza,
Sawyer
my
getting a
opponent flip
Pokemon
heads.
out here. Does he just straight grab the Raikou? Is that what he grabbed off Mezagoza? I wasn't paying attention.
I think this game he just got Raikou. He was just trying to high roll the turn one. I don't think he got there.
mean...
Oh yeah, well, no, he didn't get there because the game would be over a lot quicker if he did.
Yeah. Rope KO Lugia kind of does just in the game for you.
Yeah.
So.
Spoiler alert, but no, he didn't get rope knockout.
He does have the Pog V-Star marker of the Orbit Gum.
I like the Orbit Gum V-Star marker.
Of course.
It's pretty fun.
Not sponsored, by the way.
Yeah. Nah, he actually saw a bunch of cards here. I was surprised he didn't get there.
Dude, this is crazy. I'm watching him battle pass Mezagoza and Nest Ball. Grabbing the Cram there is interesting.
My man has not.
I would have.
He's not even flower selected yet, or colors.
Yeah. I would have expected, honestly. Do we know if he's prized Greninja here? Because I would assume he would grab Radiant Greninja unless he prized it. Because I don't see the reason in grabbing Cramorant there.
He probably prized it, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he did.
There's a pretty rough Pokestop there, getting rid of Dragonite and
getting the rope is good, though.
And
of course, the chorus proceeds to see 4 item cards. So,
yeah.
Big punish for missequencing. I guess not really missequencing.
It's not
but,
missequencing, I don't think.
No.
The deck missequenced itself.
It did.
You always fuck yourself.
Okay, so what? Yeah, he prized the Ninja. There's a Psychic in the disc and the prizes,
Okay.
and that's all we see. And then he
So
puts the
grab
Heavy
a
Ball in
Heavy
the
Ball.
prizes.
Let him shuffle
Yeah.
that back in.
The big advantage in this matchup, I think, is Cody being able to say Craglanch.
Yeah, that happened once, and it. Spoiler alert! It happened later in the match, and it was actually detrimental because he discarded things that he didn't want.
The double Chorus Lost Zone on turn 1 is rough.
Very much so. So he only has 1 chorus left for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's kind of crazy.
he just went all in on this play, but
He's got a really
Works
tough
of it, I
selection
think.
here. I can't remember what is in there.
I know one of them was a water energy.
Oh, Gate Water.
I think you always... I guess he didn't have another switch out, and he's still digging for the turn 1 Raikou, so...
Man, if he's an easy Lost Zone there, as indicated by Mr. Byrd there. And then I'm sure we'll see the movement into the Spit Innocently here soon.
Yeah, I was pretty happy to see myself not get sacked game 1.
Especially not getting sacked, and then also seeing 2 Colors and a Mirage Gate hit the Lost Zone turn 1 has to feel pretty good.
Another rope? Is that 3 rope in a turn? Or what?
3 rope is crazy on turn 1.
No, it's like 2, I think. Because he's back to T-Tar.
It's rope 2. Yeah.
Yeah, he started with T-Tar there, so now it's back over to Mr. Byrd.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, I don't. Wait. Oh, don't you Pokestop?
I think I do. Yeah, I actually Pokestop, which is really bad. I own a first.
Yeah.
I think I find the Lugia V-Star and then I Pokestop and hopes I find like an item.
Yeah, Pokestop, get that second Archeops in the discard, you know?
That was the plan.
Dude, I actually did that the other day at a locals.
Oh, there's the old discard 3. He got rid of Iona, DC, Double Turbo, and collapsed.
Was it a lie?
It was a lie.
Mhm.
It always is.
It
Never-
always is.
I learned never Pokestop in your deck if your deck's not built for it.
True.
He grabs the Radiant Serena off the Capturing Aroma, which in this matchup is like pretty solid.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Mess Ball. You're grabbing another Lugia V.
And I guess I just go. So I went first. Do I not get the Lugia V-Star this game? On turn 2? There's Jet?
Are we gonna jet into a Read the Wind?
No.
No, he's gonna V Guard and heal. Taking a defensive route. And then you say pass, yeah.
Yep.
And then he's concealed.
Here's so. It's a little bit rough, but
Yeah, it's
the
really
game
rough.
progresses.
Pretty decent Pokestop there. Gets a Lost Vacuum and a Gate.
It's really
Losing
good.
the lightning energy is tough, though. I'm
Yeah,
not sure of both of them because I'm
I
assuming he's only playing
think
two. If
I
both
think
are-
he's
were in
playing
deck,
Quad
though.
Rod, but I could be wrong. I think he said he was, but
He's
this,
at,
Okay,
at least at 3.
I knew we do already see one rod in the discard though.
he said he was on 3
Or lost, I'm
Recycler.
sorry.
Yeah, because it's Kyogre.
Yeah. He is playing the Kyogre build.
3 recycler is crazy these days.
He goes in and gets the Gate.
Does have the second lightning in the deck, so is able to grab that.
Then I wonder.
So, spoiler alert. Well, not spoiler alert. I misplayed by putting the V-Guard on the T-Tart here because it doesn't fix the math for Raikou. So, pretty.
But it also
Decent.
doesn't fix the math for Raikou on Lugia's though, so
True, but I could get the return knockout on the Raikou here, and then the V-Guard stays out of the discard pile. That makes any sense.
That's fair.
It could have just been an extra attachment for my Lugia. I just threw energy in the discard. That's all I did.
That's very valid.
We see him contemplating a little bit of an Ultra Ball here, but he finally finds the Burnett.
So yeah, this turn I have the option of doing some interesting things with the research and trying to hope to find stuff, but instead I just go for the safe Lugia V-Star route, which
Do we have a
Works
zero
out.
card hand now?
Lugia
Cool. So there will
and
be a
Archeops
big
is
gift
good.
energy going on this Lugia.
Yeah, Lugia Archeops is good enough as it is once it gets set up. You'd rather have the setup
Yeah.
instead of a hand, which is pretty messed up.
I agree. I think that's a pretty valid statement. If you have enough power on board, you don't need a hand. And also you're going to be taking 2 prizes here, so
Lugia V-Star does offer some of the most broken onboard acceleration known to man. So it's fair. I think it's fair to say that it rivals Mew for having one of the best ideal board states of any deck.
Guardy's on board is also pretty good.
What else does he prize here? I think he might have prized a rope, but I can't exactly see.
So he actually prized his Greninja and his
Ogre
Kyogre
and
this game.
Greninja this game. That's kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
But thankfully, the Hisuian Heavy Ball works in a way where it can recycle its own use and get multiple things out. We see him contemplating another play here. Just counting his resources. He's at a very thin deck now. Sawyer.
Mhm. Lots of energies in the discard.
So I think this is
we-
definitely the turn where he goes for the Kyogre play and take his last.
Is he attempting to probably Echoing Horn the other Tyranitar back onto the board?
Yes, I think he does echo the T-Tar back onto the board to take his last 4 prize cards here on the bench
Okay.
V and the T-Tar.
Let me know that Cody had a Muscosa and Capturing Roma, both of which would have
Tails. Yeah, it would have helped me get there.
Rope. I think you should send up the Lugia V here. Make them have the.
We're not gonna pay. We're not gonna pay attention to the fact that I just turned my bench Pokemon upside down.
Yeah, you did make the correct point there.
No, don't worry about it.
That's fine.
I think that rope, if he did prize a rope there, that is a big misplay from him because now he's unable to get that Kyogre this turn.
Did you say if he prized the rope, that's a big misplay? Oh, there's the
If
rope.
he prized the second rope, okay, so he did not.
No,
Okay.
that's his 3rd rope he's played. That rope he just played just now.
No, he played 2 turn 1.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
he
the
played
3rd
2
rope.
this turn. No, he played 2 this turn because he roped. Cody sent the Lugia V-Star back to the bench. Then he roped again.
Oh.
He sent it back up.
You're right.
But that's what I was saying. If that was his last rope that he had access to at the moment, that would be a big misplay because now he's completely unable to get the Echoing Horn play. But it was not. Therefore, we're chilling. So Cody, were we at all expecting a Kyogre play this turn from him at all?
Well, he
Or was
had
that
4
not on the
prizes
radar?
left, so no.
Cool.
So I'll admit, what I wasn't thinking about this entire time was the fact that he could Echoing Horn. And I think I had a Capturing Aroma here, which could have either gotten me a Lugia V-Star or a benched 1 prizer, or a basic 1 prizer to put on the bench to prevent the Echoing Horn play from happening. So I deserved losing the game here.
There's the Echoing Horn and the Recycler to put
Yeah.
all those energies back in and take
Cody,
out
how
the
did you
T-Tar.
get onto 3 prize cards?
What?
Nothing. It doesn't matter. Never mind. Moving on.
Yeah, he was at 4 prize cards. I didn't see the Echoing Horn. But
No,
that-
you
that's-
went to 3 prize cards somehow. I didn't know how. I thought you were on 4. But
And he did all that without flipping his pack of gum.
That's true.
yeah,
And then,
he even lost vacuumed it before he did it.
Yes.
oh yes,
did.
he lost vacuumed it and he said, "Oh, I didn't even use that. Whatever.
Yep.
I don't need to use it."
That's crazy
Yeah.
that he can just do that.
But Cody is going to opt to go first in the second game of this series,
Of
as
course,
you
of
should.
course. Never usually a reason to not go first, unless you're playing a deck like Miraidon, where you're able to get that turn 1 attack very aggressively.
Although his deck can, it's just a little cram.
Mm-hmm.
Just going spit.
Graham's good. Do you see a mulligan here from Sawyer?
That's big. That's huge.
Cody, if I may ask, what color sleeves are you using there?
So those are Ultra Pro matte pinks.
Ultra Pro.
Interesting.
Dragon Shield matte pinks.
Oh, the Dragon Shields? Okay.
Yeah, I wish they were Ultra Pros.
That I've never heard someone say that sentence a day in my life.
Till today.
To each their own.
I
I've
personally
never
think
used
Ultra Pros
so
are
I
pretty
can't
sick.
hate.
I like Ultra Pros, but I also like Dragon Shields.
I don't think I've ever used them.
Ultra Pros are pretty sick.
Big Lugia start. Unfortunate Dragonite start from Sawyer there. That is not what you want to see in your active spot.
Yeah, Dragonite's kind of fat. Then we see the tails
Capturing
flip
Aroma.
on the Capturing Aroma.
Truski.
Ah, I see we've moved it on screen.
Oh yeah, that was my arm
Good job, Noah.
when I took it away for some
Thinking
reason.
ahead.
I guess the classic backup Lugia there in case he's able to.
Second Lugia V is very smart here. First one goes down, you need to have another one on board.
Would like to acknowledge that I spent like 10 seconds checking my prices for no reason because I have not the brain capacity to do that.
Sawyer
I'm just
immediately
grabbing
flips.
I don't know
his,
what's in my deck.
Sawyer immediately flips his V-Star marker just to get into the game here.
Perhaps a battle VIP pass.
Yeah, maybe that's...
No, actually, no. He gets Chorus. I think.
One of those cards is in order. One of those cards that helps him play the game. Instead of sitting here with a Dragonite and saying pass.
We do see him use for Steel Stone. That's good. I think you already said that, but I'm saying it again because I zoned out.
Yeah, you can tell because the pack of gum is flipped to the underside.
Of course.
It was a very loud truck that just passed by.
That course was cracked. So at least a battle pass, I think.
Can we see a lost zone of Watergate?
I think there were a few gates on that though, which is why we see it.
I love how he contemplates the battle pass. Man, should I play it?
Should I play this card? I can only play this turn.
Yeah. Sure.
I mean, you can play it the next turn. You'll just get a judge called on you. It's fine. Interesting choice to grab the Cramorant here over the second Comfy, but I don't know what exactly the hand's looking like. If maybe we only have a switch out in hand, that would make sense.
Yeah, if he can go,
or perhaps a Lost Vacuum.
Well, yeah, he goes, he went Robe, and then he's gonna have a tap Retreat Vacuum.
Mm-hmm.
So is
I
at
do
least
like
able
the
to
key
spit this
person
turn.
up here.
But he sends
It's
up
well unlikely. It is possible we could still see a Raikou this turn.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I send up the Tyranitar here with the intention of going Cragglance, which is pretty fun.
Yes. Odds are low that Sawyer's able to pull off a Dragonite V Dragon Gale this turn, so...
As a matter of fact, the odds are so low that he doesn't do it.
Instead he goes... Goes with the old spit.
You know. This is disgusting. Big Tails flip on the Mezagoza. We're going crazy.
Yeah.
I think that's, what, 3 tails now?
Yep.
0 for 3.
Too many Tails.
That's a lot of tails.
Mezagoza is a great stadium, guys. You see the big old research.
See your research. So at least a Urn and a Archeops in the discard. You see the Lugia V-Star.
Was this a single chops game?
This was a single chops game.
You don't like to see that.
Single chops is not ideal, but one chops is better than no chops. So
True.
Lugia is going on a date with just one chops.
just one chops.
Three always offers a weird dynamic in a friend group, right?
It does.
Sometimes.
One's always gonna feel left out. The less used chops. Chops. Yep, chops.
I think about this for too long.
I can see that. This is on 1.5 speed, and that took forever.
That took forever.
Big Cram knockout incoming. So is there only? I'm assuming there's only one Urn in the discard right now, because I feel like if there were more than one, we would not be going for
Yeah, there's just
the
one.
full knockout with the 2-tar.
Just one.
Very good.
Let me see the good old...
Yeah, I got the recycler and the switch cart into the discard.
Did you clap your hands?
I did. I was happy.
I can tell. I mean, losing a recycler is pretty big for a Kyogre.
Those are two very, very big discards off of the Craggle Edge. But then Sawyer also flips tails on the Mezagoza.
So all is right in the world. Here we see Noah masterfully spreading out the lost zone so that the viewers can see.
Absolutely. That
Big
also,
rope. I think we send up Lugia V-Star here. Yeah.
and then we see the big Kyogre awesome. With how don't want to say rough because he didn't have an extremely rough start, but with how unideal his start was, I feel like the Kyogre just wasn't really in a spot where it could be utilized to its fullest potential.
I agree. Well, I do like the Raikou play here. I don't know how many cards you have in your hand.
Oh, a little bit of commentary on the Raikou. He sent that up the fleet footing to draw into the Mirage Gate.
Yes, he did.
That's insane.
That was pretty tilting, but it's okay.
Sounds like quad armor to me. But,
It actually was plot armor. Spoiler alert, that Raikou
so,
doesn't
Cody,
survive.
are you playing the Stone Journer in the deck?
Stone Journer is in the deck.
Okay, very good. I think this will be a great turn to Stone Journer here if we're able to hit it.
We see Cody
see
Byrd's
heads on
first
Mezagoza.
heads flip on Mezagoza of the game.
Big thumbs up from Mr. Noah over here.
From Mr. Me.
Mr. Me. Very interesting choice to go with the... I guess since you only have one Archeops in play, you're not able to get Stone Journer. Because you would have to be able to retreat and attach 2 energies.
Correct.
Yeah.
Although I think I grab it here.
No, you can get there. You have to... But I think you've already used Archeops, haven't you?
I just did, yeah. I have energy in hand that I'm going to use as a supporter.
He grabs the Serena.
Well, right, but you have to... If you were to, you could attach DTE from hand, double single strike onto Stone Journer, then one shot with Land's Pulse, I think. But
See Cody Byrd take his first prize card. Well, discarding that.
Yeah, sorry, replacing a sleeve.
Single strike energy on a Tyranitar.
Very fast and efficient sling replacement by Sawyer.
Agreed.
Time was of the essence in this set.
Kyogre is not a very quick deck. It does take its time.
He recycles the Raikou and a couple energy to be able to pull off that gnarly combo again.
No, gnarly.
How much did you think the Serena truly helped you in this matchup?
I think the card sucks.
You do?
Yep. It hardly does anything.
Lustbox is usually one-shotting most of your things.
If he's forced to go Greninja, double snipe your Archeops, then it can matter, but...
Well, I think if you're going the Sableye route against a deck like Lugia where everything just has huge HP, that's a losing plan.
I think that's very valid.
Yeah, it's pretty valid.
There is a world in which he cram punches, then Sableye your T-Tar, but at that point he's trading 2 for 2, so...
The ideal setup for the Greninja play would probably be the Greninja snipe on double chops, and then clean them up with Sableye, and then use Raikou to take out a couple of Lugias to get your W, or use Kyogre.
And even then, that's not great because we just have all my energies on board at that point.
Right. You see Sawyer whip out another Mirage Gate again.
I want to say he doesn't get there.
Seems to have... Well, it looks like he does. He has a Lightning Energy in hand. Now, I do not know if there are enough benched Pokemon to knock this out because of V-Guard energy. 1, 2, 3,
I believe
4,
he does
5,
Dragon
6,
Gale this
7,
turn.
8. I don't understand why, though. 8? No, he does Raikou. Okay, good. Because there's 8 bench Pokemon.
Okay. Yeah.
8 times 20 is 160, plus the 20 from Lightning Rondo's base damage is 180, so we will be hitting for
That's
360.
enough.
Minus 30 is 330, so we will be taking the knockout here and we'll give you a star.
So he's just planning on going Raikou into maybe Dragonite.
Right. Raikou setting up the Dragonite to KO that T-Tar, making sure we have a plan in place. Very difficult for Cody to deal with here. But if we are able to see a retreat into a Stonejourner, maybe perhaps collapse Stadium away the T-Tar, we are looking pretty good.
No, I think actually
I
the
believe
play,
Sawyer.
the valid play here was I get an energy to charge up the T-Tar, which might already be in hand, and I boss.
To Charizard? You bringing
Charizard?
Charizard in this deck?
No.
What did you say?
Boss?
Dude, I totally thought you said Charizard. I don't know where
The
that
energy
came
to
from.
charge up the T-Tar?
Charge up. I got
The
you.
energy to Charizard at the T-Tar.
That's what I thought he said. And I was like, okay. I think you are going for the Stonejourner play, which is kind of gas. Because Sawyer only has 2 prizes left, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, actually what I do,
So-
this is sick, so I have to retreat, and then go earn, and then go attach, or then go Archeops attach. Which was pretty sick.
Oh, because you don't have... Well, I think Land Pulse gets there, doesn't it? Because there's a stadium in play.
It
Land
does.
Pulse is
Correct.
60 plus
It does. It gets exactly
4.
there. It was exactly 200 damage.
Yeah, so you didn't need to attach the V-Guard here. Could have actually attached the V-Guard to
Yeah, you're totally right.
T-Tar. It's not very relevant, but
I mean, you're right. That is true.
this is the Iono, which is very good. Kyogre does not like getting Ionoed, especially to 2. I believe, is that an Artisan in play?
Yes.
Looks like it.
Okay. As long as it's on a Pokestop, that's a pretty good Iono.
We're just calculating the damage on Lance Pulse here, making sure we get there.
Oh, not win. I think he's just going for Giga Hammer here, based off the energy attachment.
What is it? 30 plus 30?
I don't know what the search is about.
Land
I
Pulse
did the
is
mini
30
on it.
plus 30, but Giga Hammer is just 140.
Right.
And we have 3 energy on the Stonejourner, so we just announce Giga Hammer and we're fine.
Well, shouldn't Lance Pulse get there? Because
It does.
30
Land Pulse
30 plus
should get
30
there.
is 60 plus.
30 plus 30 plus 40 from the single strike energy.
Yeah.
It does do exactly 200. I don't know, based off Cody. Now, the fact that you have motion towards the stadium, I believe you did. Land
Yeah, I
Pulse,
did.
So that is good.
I've said multiple
Good.
times that I did.
Okay. I just thought that you might have missed it at the moment.
You see him, he's shooting heavy ball for the comfy here, and he's just checking how many cards are left in his deck.
Mapping out, see if he can get to the Kyogre this turn, because I think he has to, or else he does just lose the
Kyogre's in the lost zone.
Yeah. Tiger is in lost zone.
Oh, Kyogre's on Lost Zone?
Yeah.
So we do just need to see boss water energy here.
Yeah,
Right,
but
Kyogre
he-
normally does not
there's
get
no
boss,
way he
so
doesn't.
there's-
There's no way he gets to boss.
So he shreds for
He
50.
should-
He shreds for
Shred
50 and I boss.
Yeah. And then we'll move on to game 3. And Sawyer is going to choose to go first, I believe.
I think that makes sense. Give yourself a extra turn to get a few cards in the Lost Zone. You don't get access to that turn 1 KO potential, but as we've seen, he hasn't gotten there the last 2 games going second anyway, so...
I just want to get to the part of the video where I eat a baked potato.
What?
It's
So-
a long story.
I'm so hyped.
So after Swiss of this tournament, Spoon Squad member Nathan Guffey and I went over to the local cuisine called Rails, which is this store is located in Seymour, Indiana, and this restaurant called Rails is kind of just like a bar, and they have fantastic food. If you're ever in Seymour, be sure to stop by Rails because you'll get great service and get some amazing drinks and food.
Not
And
sponsored, by the way.
as we were getting our meal, Cody had to leave to go back to do his top 4. So we saved his baked potato that he got. from the restaurant, and after the match, she did the good old chomp down on that baked potato.
Oh yeah.
I would say perhaps the best baked potato I've ever had.
Mayhaps.
Very high praise for this baked potato.
So if you ever want some of the best baked potatoes you've ever had, go to Rails. Anyway, we're going to start with Sawyer Melban going with the good old Battle VIP Pass turn 1.
If I remember correctly, my start's really good too.
I believe Sawyer took, was it 2 mulligans?
Yep. Sounds
So
about
that's
right.
gotta be feeling pretty good for Cody. You got a few extra cards in your hand. Hopefully it was that second Archeops and the Ultra Ball. We'd be popping off. You see the comfy Radiant Greninja grab off the Battle VIP Pass there. Very much looking to establish his board. I think as long as we can get at least anywhere from like 2 to 4 cards in the loss in this turn, we'll be sitting pretty good for next turn.
Absolutely.
Pretty almost guaranteed a Raikou.
The Mirage Gate is not exactly something you love to be lost owning, but
No.
neither a
I do
switch
believe
card.
the Kyogre deck can recover from lost zoning Mirage Gates, though, because it only really needs to get 2 attacks off in this matchup. Do you see a heads flip here on the Capture and Aroma? We'll most likely grab a Archeops, and it does.
Oh yes.
The
ideal
holy
Lugia
Ultra Ball way, double Archeops. Yummy, yummy.
We see Cody Byrd go for the Stone Journey.
Yeah, don't understand why I did that still.
Do we have a... We do have a second Lugia V in the hand, so I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
Stonejourner is a really good one-prize attacker in this matchup, and if you can have him on board and your Lugia V gets KO'd, you can immediately bring up the Stonejourner and don't have to worry about paying retreat costs, which I think that makes sense here.
Was your hand just like not it right here?
After going Ultra Ball, discard Archeops, I would say that's pretty good. I don't know about you.
So I'm
Well, but for the Iono...
yeah,
Luminium
but
for
so
Iono.
then why did you Iona?
I think you just had a bunch of cards in hand. I had Luminion. I had to play to draw some more cards.
If I were to guess, it was most likely a hand of too many energies, and a research would feel really bad.
I goofed something up here as well, because I Ultra Balled prematurely.
To be fair, though, most Lost Zone decks do not play hand disruption. So.
No.
You see him drop the is that the Artisan?
Yep.
Yeah. See Sawyer drop the Artisan here. Another basic Pokemon.
Did you read the win there?
I did.
I don't
Okay.
think you wait, did you?
Oh no, I didn't, because yeah, that's where I messed up, is because I had hands or I had cards in my hand that I wanted to discard, and I saw an Ultra Ball. I was like, okay, that makes sense. I can just go get Lugia. It's like, no, idiot. You just read the way and discard one of them, draw 3. You can Ultra Ball next turn. So
Yeah, make them think your hand sucks.
yep.
It's okay, it's all a man game.
We're getting the misplays out of the system before Peoria, so you can be cracked.
Ah, it's okay. They're gonna happen in Peoria too.
Nah, never. You actually go 17-0 at Peoria.
We see him lost on the Lost Vacuum here. Which is another way for him to build his Lost Zone, but
DQ'd in top 4. Do you see 7 in the Lost Zone now for Sawyer, so Mirage Gate is on the line. However, we do not have a Raikou on board, so if we take the knockout here, we'll have to be with Dragonite V. Which honestly isn't that bad, just because it has 230 HP, and Lugia has a hard time dealing with that. It can only use Tyranitar. And as we can see, Cody does not have that on board at the moment.
He flips over his V-Star marker and grabs.
If I were to guess, it's either to find a switch card or a water energy.
Right, so he can be able to blast this Lugia in the face with a Dragon Gale. There's this.
It does seem like it was a switch card.
This will be the first appearance of Sawyer's damage dice, as he announces Dragon Gale.
Yep. When I draw cards from Gift Energy.
Or do you? Your
I do.
hand might be full.
No, I drew 4.
Yeah, he.
Okay.
One thing to commend Cody Byrd
Promoting
on
the
is
lane,
definitely
okay,
his knowledge of between turn activations.
Oh.
He always is able to identify when gift is